We're at the corner of Queen and Metcalfe, right next to the World Exchange Plaza. On the morning of October 22nd, reporters from the Ottawa Citizen and other outlets had rushed up to Parliament Hill to find out what was going on. Reports of multiple shooters after we heard about the initial incident at the War Memorial and what was going on in Centre Block. Police eventually started pushing reporters back, concerned for their safety and frankly uncertain as to what was going on. We were eventually pushed back down Metcalfe, first to Sparks Street, where we were conducting a bunch of interviews with witnesses, with political staffers who were there. Police were again concerned, uncertain what was happening. They further pushed us back down Metcalfe, right to basically around the corner of Queen and Metcalfe here. And people again were piling into the corners of the streets. Police were very uncertain as to what was going on. Rumors of potential double shooters, 3 shooters, maybe even more, and a rumor that there was a shooter on the roof of the Darcy McGee building right across the street here. Police were encouraging people to go inside World Exchange Plaza right here, but people were slowly sort of milling about, slowly going inside, more curious as to what was going on than actually following the requests of police. But it became quite evident very quickly that police were quite scared for public safety and, again, very uncertain as to what was going on. The rumor of a shooter on the roof certainly seemed to turn into more than just a rumor. As we were standing here, dozens and dozens of people on this corner, all of a sudden, one of the police officers says, move now, run now, there's a shooter on the roof. And at that point, pandemonium literally did ensue, because that scared a lot of people, frankly, and you could see it. It wasn't just, hey, there's potentially somebody around. It certainly had the feel of, oh my gosh, there is somebody around, potentially there's a shooter, and we're being ordered to run inside as fast as we can. So we've ran into World Exchange Plaza, and again, the feeling of this is something real, potential threat. We were told to stay away from the windows, get back from the windows, because there could be a shooter in the area. And at that point, we were locked in the World Exchange on lockdown for several hours to keep everybody safe. And after several hours in there, we tried to write our stories, find out what was going on, and the day kind of unfolded from there. Eventually, we were let out, I believe, around 3:30 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and scrambled to write our stories. And we went to a colleague, Emma Loop's apartment, to compile everything. We didn't even have our computers for hours inside. We eventually got back to our office, then to Emma's house, and we wrote as fast as we could through the night as the leaders went to national television to explain what was going on. And it was a night and day I'll never forget.